Leo, welcome to your love reading for current and upcoming energies. All right. And I do feel like I'm getting a bit of a dual message. Some of you are already working on your relationship. Some of you look like you're about to work on your relationship and heal something. All right. For that special someone. So claim it down below, guys. Let me know how it resonates. And personal readings are available in my bio. You see my sun store there. Okay. So let's starting out. There is someone that you have good harmony with, you have good rapport with, but I feel like for those of you still like wondering, there was a period of uncertainty where you guys needed time, but now I'm seeing like major leaps forward coming, and this card feels very strong. It's like seize the moment, let yourself be loved fully. It's a lot of speed and progress happening. Perhaps I'm seeing for the tarot after a period of divine timing for some of you, but some of you feel like you're about to take that plunge or you already taken that plunge. Okay, because I see the attraction. There's a definitely powerful lure desire, and then I have commit soon. Okay, will commit in the future for those of you still like trying to work it out. Okay, and then two sides though. Now this feels like, and maybe for everyone, whether you're coupled, single, just starting to date, this is about navigating the delicate balance of give and take in a relationship, making sure it's equal. We have the Two of Cups, the classic love special bond, two people filling each other's cups. So that could be something you guys are working on or a phase you guys are going through. Now I do see for lots of you, this is stay strong, and it is about choosing your battles wisely. Okay, fighting for love but making sure it's worth worth an argument, like courage, loyalty, truth, like hanging in there. There's points where certain things are not worth fighting for, especially when you've been in a long relationship with someone. You guys, will know what your person's things are, depending on where you're at. But there is like fight for this love, but with honesty, with expressing your emotions, okay? And I do see ascending. This is putting aside differences and soaring to the next level. So for some of you, there were some differences here that brought you guys apart. I do have a death card showing up and some approach. I'll get into that later, but that's for definitely for those of you trying to reconcile. And I see you might have set each other free at one point, okay? Breaking free independence, but that can also be breaking free from toxic habits. And I see keep pedaling despite obstacles. There is a bond that needs tending and nourishing, and then there will be a period of making magic. That is all about like, is this real? Is this actually like coming to pass? After all the maybe ruckus, all of you are going to have different stories of like what the differences were. Okay. But as far as tarot is concerned, I am seeing like we're starting up with guarded energy. Now, some of you finances could be an issue. You're trying to save money, but this is a guarded energy and also trying to hold on. And when I clarified that, why are we guarded? I'm seeing Three of Cups. Now, this I am seeing a lot of family life here, which I will get into, and happy commitment, emotional commitments. But this could be, perhaps it might have been interference, like a third party. It could be like maybe there's something with their friends or family, something about the unions and reunions that make brought up some tensions here, because then it goes to temperance, which is smoothing out tensions, again soaring to the next level, putting aside differences, making the great marriage, the great elixir, one step at a time in healing. Okay, and now we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. All right, this is the Queen of Pentacles. Regardless of gender, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy may be relevant, or the part of your chart that's activating with this reading. Okay, so that is all. The Queen of Pentacles is good for finances, but she's home and hearth. She's very nurturing. She's good with money. You know what I mean? Like she's good with taking care of the home. Think committed kind of life steadiness. And then I have emotional fulfillment. We have that happy family there, commitment. So for lots of you, you're on your way, or you're ready at this stage, and now you're just smoothing out all the kinks. Because I do see for some of you, it does feel like, and I want to say this does feel like backstory for some of you, but I do feel like some of you are still trying to reconcile. Okay, because I have an ending that happened here, something that needed to end, a cycle, transformation. Your relationship might have transformed in some way. And now I'm seeing the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups. This is, this is an approach. This is contact, apologies, messages. Okay. And we have the Magician, communication, sparks flying, trying to make something happen, and justice and the Ace of Swords. Now, that is apologies, putting a relationship back into balance. We go back to the two sides, the delicate balance of give and take when the scales are equal, okay? And developing new mindsets, truths, communications coming through, having, and this classically, the sword penetrating the crown also has romantic undertones, in the old school tarot lore, okay? So let's take a look. Your person, you know, coming towards you. I see communication. That's what those knights and the page of cups bring. And I see after being mysterious, maybe keeping something in the dark, you know, not communicating whatever the mystery was, or third party or whichever. And I see forgiveness, second chances. So a lot of you may be reconciling or about to, okay? And I see commitment, all right? Very nice. Hope, and we have passion here. So your spark together is not gone, okay? Whether you are feeling this, Leo, or this is your person, there is a spark there. Someone has regrets, and this is for those who are still unsure, needing time, caught in a divine timing kind of loop here, because I do see patience, and I have the hanged man and the tarot as well. So we have the patience and the chemistry and trying to rebuild trust, okay? So if you think someone, you know, you trust your instincts, okay? If you feel like something's not over with someone and you still are not in contact yet, you know, it's likely they're coming towards you soon, or maybe you are about to go towards them, Leo. And happy birthday to all the Leos out there, guys. Because I do see Chariot, victory, travel, and Six of Wands. Two cards of victory, okay? And getting a lot of attention. Someone wants attention here, okay? They're very focused on you. And but I do see Hanged Man. This may be after a pause. And that pause may be about to break for some of you, okay? Because leaps forward, unsure, is feeling very strong, okay? And it's really about two sides. Can you guys balance your relationship enough to get to this commitment? Some of you have already gotten there, okay? And now you're ironing out the kinks, it looks like, okay? So let's get into hidden messages. If you guys are not in contact, or it's a tricky situation, whichever. Spirit, talk to me. For Leo, the person this message is about, hidden messages of the person on Leo's mind. Let me get a few. Leo, you may notice your own emotions or discussion playing out. That's totally normal. I can't get enough of you. All right. Oh, this feels strong. You didn't see my tears. This feels strong too. I can't be with you. Will you ever make things right? We don't share the same values. I have trouble with intimacy. So these are for those of you with the uncertainty. I feel like that is what's going on. Hidden thoughts, hidden messages. I wonder how you feel. So we have someone waiting and a period of uncertainty, worrying about this relationship, it looks like, and someone's waiting, and we don't share the same values. That card doesn't always mean values. You guys could literally be opposites. You know, they could, this was temperance is coming out. Temperance combines opposites, and that can take time. So hidden thoughts, this is like doubts everything, okay? I still have feelings for you. Yes, yes. I still feel the pain. So we definitely see, and this is where justice and Ace of Swords is. So Leo, if you're the one who was hurt, still feeling the pain, you may need that justice or truth, or vice versa. Your person may need a sense of truth and justice for this, because they're still feeling things. And that's where we have forgiveness and second chances coming up should you guys choose to, okay? So bottom of the, yeah, I don't want to know. I do feel like there is an undertone of a third party or someone, you know, dating, you know, here differences. There is some element of that, but it doesn't feel like a direct thing there, okay? So guys, I hope it all works out, whatever you choose. Right? Love and light. Take care of yourselves.